तर हे थेरम बघा. लेट व्ही बी ए एन डायमेन्शनल रियल इनर प्रोडक्ट स्पेस. Let u0 belong to V be a fixed unit vector and alpha belong to R be a fixed non-zero real number. Let H is the set of phi belong to V such that angle bracket V u0 is equal to alpha. Then there exists a subspace W of dimension n minus 1 such that H is equal to P plus W for some P belong to V. तर हे here, what is this theorem? Here V is an n-dimensional vector space which is an inner product space. Let H be a hyperplane. We have discussed what is a hyperplane. That is, H is the set of phi belong to V, so that angle bracket V comma u0 is equal to alpha for some real fixed real number alpha. Here H is a hyperplane. It is a set of vectors phi in V, so that angle bracket phi0 is equal to alpha. Then we have to show that there exists a subspace W of dimension n minus 1 such that H is equal to P plus W for some P belong fixed P belong to V. तर पहिल्यांदा बरोबर आहे. तर P हा एक वेक्टर आहे जो फिक्स्ड आहे आणि W हा सबस्पेस आहे. तर P प्लस Wचा अर्थ काय? इट इज द सेट ऑफ द वेक्टर्स ऑफ द टाइप P प्लस W such that W belong to W. This is how we define P plus W. तर आता हा थेरमचा प्रूफ बघा. Let W is the set of all the vectors of the type P minus alpha u0 where V belong to H. V belong to H. V belong to V such that angle bracket V u0 is equal to alpha. That is V belong to H. तर फर्स्ट वी प्रूव्ह दॅट W इज अ सबस्पेस ऑफ V. तर आपण W हा Vचा सबस्पेस आहे, V ह्या वेक्टर स्पेसचा सबस्पेस आहे ते प्रूव्ह करतोय. तर हे कसं प्रूव्ह करणार? समजा एक्स आणि वाय हे Wला बिलॉंग करतात, कोणतेही दोन इलेमेंट असतील. तर बाय द डेफिनेशन ऑफ W, because W is a set of elements V minus alpha 0 such that V belong to the hyperplane H. By the definition, there exists xy belong to W and each element of W is supposed to be V minus alpha u0 where V belong to H. So by the definition of W, there exists V1 V2 belong to V such that angle bracket V1 comma u0 is equal to alpha, angle bracket V0 is equal to alpha, and x is equal to v1 minus alpha u0, y is equal to v2 minus alpha u0. And now claim x plus y belong to W. हा आपला क्लेम आहे की x plus y belong to W. तर let us prove how this claim is true. Now, see here. Now, x plus y. Now, x plus y is equal to v1 minus alpha u0 plus v2 minus alpha u0 is equal to v1 plus v2 minus alpha u0 minus alpha u0. and see here, आता इथे बघा. तर x plus y, we have x plus y is equal to v1 plus v2 minus alpha u0 minus alpha u0. तर आपण हे प्रूव्ह करूया. In order to prove that x plus y belong to W, we prove that the vector v1 plus v2 minus alpha u0 belong to H, because the elements of W by definition are of the type P minus alpha u0 where V belong to H. And angle, now see here, we prove that v1 plus v2 minus alpha u0 belong to H. Now angle bracket v1 plus v2 minus alpha u0 comma u0 is equal to angle bracket V1 comma U0 plus angle bracket V2 comma U0 minus alpha angle bracket U0 comma U0. But by definition of V1, angle bracket V1 comma U0 is equal to alpha. This is also equal to alpha, and U0 is equal to unit vector. Therefore, angle bracket U0 comma U0 is equal to norm of U0 square is equal to 1, and therefore we have angle bracket V1 plus V2 minus alpha U0 comma U0 is equal to alpha, and therefore V1 V2 minus alpha U0 belong to H, and therefore we are able to express x plus y in terms of elements of H minus alpha U0. Therefore x plus y belong to W. Now k belong to R be any real number, and x is equal to V1 minus alpha U0 where V1 belong to H. Now we prove that for any k belong to R, kx belong to W. Now kx is equal to k V1 minus k alpha U0, which can be rewritten as kx is equal to k V1 minus k minus 1 alpha U0 minus alpha U0. So here kx k V1 can be written as k V1 minus k alpha U0 can be written as k V1 minus k minus 1 alpha U0 minus alpha U0. Now we prove that this vector k V1 minus k minus 1 alpha U0 belong to H. Therefore angle bracket k V1 minus k minus 1 alpha U0 comma U0 is equal to k. K is a constant. Angle bracket V1 comma U0 minus k minus 1 angle bracket alpha angle bracket U0 comma U0, and now angle bracket V1 comma U0 is equal to alpha by definition of V1. We have this is equal to this alpha, and therefore k V1 minus k minus 1 alpha U0 belong to H, and therefore we are able to express kx as elements of H minus alpha U0, and therefore by x plus x y belong to W implies x plus y belong to W, and for any k belong to R, kx belong to W. Therefore a W is a subspace of V. Now W is the set of the vectors of the type V minus alpha U0 where V belong to H. Therefore each element of W is of the type V minus alpha U0 where V belong to H, and therefore alpha U0 is equal to P, which belong to V. Therefore for any W belong to W, we have W is equal to V minus P where V belong to H, and therefore V is equal to W plus P. Therefore means all the elements of H, all the elements of H, all the elements of H are expressed as a sum of the elements of W and P, and therefore H is equal to P plus W. H is equal to P plus W. And now see here, now we prove that dimension of the substrate W is equal to n minus 1. Now for any W belong to W, angle bracket W is 0. Now W of any W is of the type V minus alpha U0, angle bracket V minus alpha U0 comma U0 is equal to angle bracket V comma U0 minus alpha angle bracket U comma minus alpha angle bracket U0 comma U0, but angle bracket V comma U0 is equal to alpha minus alpha 0. Therefore U0 belong to W perpendicular. Here U0 is a vector which is perpendicular to all the vector of the subspace W. Therefore U belong to W perpendicular. Now let define T from V to R. T of V is equal to angle bracket V comma U0. We show that T is a linear transformation. R is the set of real number. R is the set of real number. Now see here, T of V will let for all V1 V2 belong to V, T of V1 plus V2 angle bracket V1 plus V2 comma U0. By definition, by the distributive law, it is equal to angle bracket V1 comma U0 plus angle bracket V2 comma U0, which is equal to T of V1 plus T of V2. Therefore, for all v1, v2 belong to v, and t of v1 plus v2 is equal to t of v1 plus t of v2, and t of kv is equal to k t of v. Therefore, t is a linear transformation. T is a linear transformation. Now the kernel of t, here by the u0 belong to v perpendicular, therefore kernel of t is the set of v belong to v, so that t of v0, therefore kernel of t is w, kernel of t is w, and therefore dimensions by the rank nullity theorem, dimensions of w is equal to n minus 1, because the rank nullity theorem states that t from v to w is a linear, t from x to y is a linear transformation, then the kernel of t, dimension of kernel of t, dimension of image of t is equal to dimension of the codomain space. Now here dimension of kernel of t is equal to dimension of phi minus dimensions of image of t. But the image of t is a set of real number whose dimension is equal to 1. Therefore, dimensions of w is equal to n minus 1, which is kernel of t.